Welcome back to my 100% playthrough of Quake Mission Pack 2, Dissolution of Eternity, on the Nightmare difficulty, played through KexQuake. We are doing all maps in this episode in one video. This is the second episode, The Corridors of Time. Let's begin with the first level, Tempus Fugit. And we're going to start off by grabbing some ammo for our weapons, one of which we don't have yet. But we are going to use that shotgun to shotgun this knight, just like the first video. Then we're going to grab the nail gun and use it to nail these guys down. Once they're dead, we can go through here and down into the water to go for a swim. Kill this eel, and there's another one here too. There's a knight running around and this ogre as well. When everything in here is dead, we can push this button, and now the underwater gate is unlocked. Before we go to it, we're going to grab all this stuff. And this stuff here too. And when you're done, you can go through this area. To kill this knight, go out through here, look at all these statues. When you press this button, some of them will come to life. Very scary. But we're just going to kill them all. Make sure you go into here to grab this double-barreled shotgun. We're going to use it on this fellow. Then go right into here to kill this ogre. Grab the nails. And we'll probably be back here rather soon. But first things first, I'm going to kill this fellow, go into here, kill this other fellow. Watch out for this fiend in particular. He's a pretty nasty bunch. When you push this button, this statue will come to life. And when you go out and about here, these three will come to life. But we're going to focus on the fiend. Unless any of these enemies get real close. Sometimes they do. Funny thing about these guys, they all have the Death Knight death sound. At least for me. Anyways, I'm going to get rid of this ogre since he's a multi-grenade ogre. I don't want him running around. And I'm going to go for a swim so I can get rid of these two eels. They're just hanging around here. And this eel right here. Get rid of them too. And when you go underwater and get rid of all these eels, you have yourself a little shortcut back here. Whether or not you actually use it, up to you. In my case, I'm going to use it. Anyways, we're going up and around here to get rid of this fiend, and the ogre, and the knight. Stuff like that. There's health to go around too, so it's not too bad. But there's a wrath here, so I'm just going to hang around. You can potentially telefrag that fellow if you're back fast enough. That is to say, if you run back fast enough. But anyways, I'm going to focus on the wrath. These guys are going to infight, sure. That works for me. And we're just going to finish them off like so. Anyways, I'm going to face this fiend, even though it hurts a lot to deal with him. Because, well, after I deal with the knights, I'm going to grab this important grenade launcher. Very important to have, because I'm going to fire it right here to potentially damage this fellow. See, that jibbed him. Yeah, don't underestimate the multi-grenade launcher. It's pretty strong. Even though I'm probably going to not use it too much. Still, just don't underestimate it. Either way, let's get rid of these knights. And let's go down this scary corridor. Because I'm going to fire a few shots in advance. See what I mean? Pretty useful. But anyways. Fire a few of these shots in advance. Maybe a bit too many shots, but it still works nonetheless. And we got the silver key out of that endeavor. And the silver door is right here. So, I'm going to fire a shot at this fellow. Another one too. That works. Slightly overkill, but still. Rather overkill than no kill at all, I suppose. Anyways, let's get rid of more of these enemies using the grenade launcher. Multi-grenades or not, it still works. That definitely went up this ramp. But now he's a dead knight. Anyways, after killing everyone here, we're going to hop to this part, kill this fellow, grab some more ammo, go right up here. Have to make sure these guys actually wake up first before I actually fire them. Yeah, right around here is where they wake up. But we're just going to clear out all these fellas. Watch out for the wrath. Let's blow them up. I'm going to use the multi-grenades in this area. There we go. You can potentially even get a kill if you're careful around here. But you have to be quite a precise shot. There you go. Something like that. You can do much of the same around here. But no promises. Anyways, I'm gonna get rid of this fellow. Another bit of overkill. Well, that's fine. We're just gonna blow everything else up in this area. And get a move on up into this part. I'm gonna break out the nail gun with the lava nails. So I can go here and get rid of these fellas. Especially you, Mr. Minotaur mask looking son of a gun. You too. Crazy statue fellas. Anyways, when you press this button, this area will open up. It'll allow you to just hop across into this area. Let's get rid of this ogre. Multi-grenade ogre, by the way. And now we have a super nail gun. Also, I hit this wall, so I can go into here, grab this secret with armor. But once you killed everyone in this area, you want to go here to grab the quad damage and hop along merrily into this little hole. Then push this button, kill this fellow. Then kill these two. And this fellow. Go for a swim down here, kill these eels. I'm using the lava nails so I can jib them all. Yeah, you only need one shot for them. So I'm going to use a lot of shots for this fellow. And a number of shots for these guys. So that's how you get the gold key. Might have to wait a little bit for this room to process what kind of massacre you've just committed. But when it does, you're free to go. Anyways, I'm going to shoot this wall to get the secret 100 health. You can surface up here to grab some lava nails. And we have the gold key, so we can open up the gold door. Isn't that wonderful? Let's hop along merrily to it. Alright, so at this point, you should be in the 90s range. I believe it's exactly 90 at this point. And we're just going to kill everything around these parts. Especially the ogres. And when you're done killing them, you can go into the secret area by going into the flame there. And also, we're just going to fire some shots a little prematurely. Maybe get a little bit of damage on this fellow. Maybe not. Doesn't really matter. As long as you get something done in that area, I suppose. Anyways, let's finish these guys off. There we go. So there's one more enemy. And one enemy it'll be. Because this is a Guardian of Quake. Rather scary individual. Because he spawns multiples of himself. And those little zappy rays fires kind of add up. But you can defeat them just like that. Ideally, you should have all the kills. Usually, you'll reach like 105 or something like that, 106 maybe. But either way, you want to go into here and end the level. So that's Tempus Fugit. And yeah, it's quite a longer level for a starter, I suppose. 9 minutes, and yeah, even longer for me to talk about it. It's got a nice little temple here at the end though. And surprisingly, the secrets in this level are very deep into it. Oh well. Well, that's it for this level. Let's go on to the second one, shall we? Elemental Fury 1. let's go. First thing first, I'm going to kill the Wrath, and then I'm going to kill the Fiend. And when we cross a bridge, we're warned. Watch for falling rocks. Watch we will. But first things first, I'm going to get rid of this ogre, since he's a multi-grenade ogre. Sometimes he isn't, but you can still get rid of him as promptly either way. When you push the button, it'll tell you there are only 3 more to go. And what we're going to do, we're going to go down while this is going up. And hopefully that isn't coming near you. And this is a secret area that'll get you some yellow armor if you happen to need it. But either way, we're going to deal with that spawn and the ogre. We're just going to hang out around here while all these rocks fall. And everyone dies from them, except you, ideally. Then we can get rid of these fellas and go right around here and push this button. And be inconvenienced by this fiend. Sure. Let's get rid of these 2 grunts. Get rid of this fella since he decided to infight with a fiend. That's fine by me. We're gonna go into this area, get rid of that hell spawn in particular. Nasty creature. And we're going to avoid getting crushed by this thing by going in when it's going back. Alright, so let's avoid the hell spawn, and it summoned another one. I didn't get an opportunity to show that before. Well, I guess I did now. Anyways, while this thing is going back, we're going to jump up and quickly make our way out. And then go right into here. When you go right up this ramp, this ogre will try to ambush you. Sometimes he's a multi-grenade ogre, so watch out for that. Let's kill these 2 grunts and this Wrath. And while we're around here, we are going to shoot a few multi-grenades into this pit because there are a lot of hell spawns in it. And when you go into this area, you'll have to watch out for more falling rocks. And also watch out for the ground, which will shake endlessly. But as I said in my playthrough a few years back, I ain't afraid of no Quake. I'm just slightly inconvenienced by it. But anyways, here's a lot of ammo you can potentially grab. And I'm going to do something so bold and so brash. And it also belongs in the trash. Yeah, Enforcer, why don't you come here real quick? Yeah, you? Get crushed. And you too, losers. Alright, so 28 seems about enough kills for now. Now granted, one of the hell spawns decided to spawn something, but I think that's enough. Anyways, let's go right into here and deal with these guys. The grunt and the ogre. And this might seem confusing at first, but they're all numbered. But in addition to them being numbered, you can also do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right behind the passage to water! Thank you, Quake voice. Let's use that advice later. First thing first, we're gonna kill everything here. Yeah, kill them all. And you too. Only 3 more to go. We'll get the others in here in a little bit. First things first, I'm going to grab some extra stuff, and then let's make our way into here. Yeah. Let's kill the Scrag, and then the Ogre, and then the Grunt, and then the Enforcer. And we're going to push this button, but it will also open up this area, which we can go into at this point. Might take a little bit of damage, but it's all good because we can just go in here and kill everything, really. There's another rocket launcher, and also right around here, just ride this up, and you can get the quad damage. Anyways, after dealing with everything there, you can go through this portal to go to number 3. Then you can push this button, and then go back, and then go into number 4. After this, we won't have to do it anymore. Just push this button, kill this fella, and that's the last enemy. And there we go. That is Elemental Fury 1. And yeah, it took a little bit longer to do this one because I was showing off that little hint to the second secret. I kind of just rocket jumped above into the area where you grab the quad damage, but I think it would have lifted me up either way. But this level is very brief, and by extension, so is my commentary on it. So we are going to head right into the next level. I'll see you there. Elemental Fury 2. Let's begin. We're going to start off by going fishing. Or in this case, eeling. Or are you eeling in the eels? Just eel them all down. Whip your nail gun. Usually that's the trusty weapon that gets them all down. Anyways, I'm gonna kill these grunts, I'm gonna kill this ogre. And these two enforcers. I'm gonna push this button. That will open several doors, of which I have several questions about. But while I'm here, I'm just going to use the plasma gun to zap as much as I can, as quickly as I can. Same with this area. There we go. Now I can push this button, and there are only 3 more to go. I'm gonna kill these fellas right here. And you know what? Let's put a grenade up here for this fella. And his friend. That ought to do it. Anyways, let's grab some more stuff and go back down into the water for another swim. We're having lots of fun in the water. Fun like surfacing up. Very entertaining. But anyways, let's go right in here. Let's push this button on the floor. There's lots of corpses up by it, but it's there. I can assure you. It's definitely a button. Anyways, we're gonna grab some ammo while we're down here as well. And we're gonna go on the other side, so we can surface up to here. Push this other button. And I'm also gonna grab the red armor and the Zappy Zappy Thunderbolt gun. Very nice. And the last button you can potentially find down here. Really, you can do any of these buttons in anywhere you want. Well, you probably want to do the top one first, because that opens all the doors leading to the other ones. But we're just going to get rid of all these fellows in this area. Blow the rest of them up. Push the last button, and the passage to fire is now open. So, I believe 45 out of 84 should be the amount of kills you have at this point. If not, you have to double check for some eels. Anyways, let's kill these fellas. Grab some extra stuff in this area. And deal with all these guys. Find the ogre that might come behind you. Try to ambush you. And when you go into here, it's the lava golem fella guy. We're just gonna blow him up. He's a bit of a hothead, but we're gonna cool him down. And when you go around here, you want to watch out, because the bridge disappears. Not really, but still. I'll make my way away from this wrath. And kill the rest of these guys, like so. Potentially deadly, but nothing you can't handle. Yeah, anyways, after killing all these guys, we can go up around here and deal with another big boy. Time for a zappy zappy. I'm shooting lava at a lava golem. Of course, I don't need to use rockets on them. Or rather, shotgun shells on them. I think I do have to use rockets on them. Anyways, let's get rid of these guys in here. I'm gonna just fire this real quick. Actually, I think I already killed him. Yeah, I did. Anyways, I'm going to take a little trip right into here, because right here, you want to shoot that button and then make your way back. Sure, you might take a little bit of damage, but it's all worth it, because right here is 100 health. And that's the only secret of the level. Anyways, let's blow these guys up. Let's blow this fellow up. Blow this fellow up. Grab the power shield after we've killed him, like so. And mosey on into this place. Now let's deal with these fellas. And their ugly mugs. You too. Get jibbed, nerd. And you, go away. You too. There's yellow armor if you need it. I'm gonna grab it, because why not? Maybe we'll use it soon enough. Maybe not. I sure as heck didn't use that power shield, but if I did, I'd probably be well protected from these enemies. Anyways, let's use the Thunderbolt on this big boy and finish him off. with the multi-rockets. We have lots of multi-rockets, so we might as well use them, I suppose. And there he goes. He's dead forever. Ever and ever. I'm going to push that button. I actually think I missed a button right down here. So I'm going to double check that real quick. Yeah, I think one of these big boys distracts me a bit too much. Yeah, right here. I'm extending the video for content again. Oh, dwarves. Well, good place to practice bunny hops, I suppose. Good place to kill some more lava golems as well. Yeah, screw you, big boy. Get rocketed on, loser. Well, that's the exit teleporter opened. And there we go. Elemental Fury 2. And it has a lot of lava golems at the end there. Well, not a lot, but definitely more than you would have expected, I suppose. But dealing with this initial section can be potentially tricky, especially if you don't deal with the grunts rather immediately. Because they can deal a surprising amount of damage and completely ruin your day if things go awry. But after you deal with this section right here in the exit screen right here, things will get easy until you reach the lava section. Now when you first enter a lava section, it's pretty hard, but I'm pretty sure it's nothing you can't handle at this point. But anyways, we are done with this level, so let's go on to R2M4, shall we? Curse of Osiris. Let's go. Alright, so first things first, I'm going to fire a rocket directly at these zombies. If one of them gets knocked down due to fun mechanics, we're going to deal with them a little bit. But we're going to go all the way down here, break out the multi-rockets, use them on the rats. There should be 2 of them here. Once they're all dead, I'm going to switch to regular rockets again to kill the rest of the zombies in this area. And now I'm going to use the multi-grenades to surprise these fellas. And I'm going to use the rockets to kill this fella in this area. Yeah, there's an ogre there. Anyways, there may or may not be one knight here if the multi-grenades were aimed right. If there is, just kill them conventionally. Anyways, press the button and Osiris' temple awaits. And you can see this button. I'm going to use it later, but for now, since I have armor, I'm just going to look at this. Remember the path, it says. We're going to go through an amazing maze. But really, we just need to just rocket everything in this maze. And you can follow either side. As long as you're killing, you're making progress. Yeah, conventional grenade time. Yeah, these corridors are a little bit too tight to use multi-grenades, so conventional ones work. Anyways, you can double check the areas to make sure you kill everything. But I'm going to go into here and kill everything in this area. So I got the multi-rockets for the Wrath. Stay away from its explosive radius, of course. And then get the other one. Surprise! Now I'm going to use some regular rockets for these boys, since they are so eager to give me some. Maybe I'll take a little bit of damage, it's fine. We have nice armor though. Maybe we'll keep that for a bit. Anyways, getting rid of this Wrath. There are 2 knights down here in this area. Let's blow them up. And let's push the button. Only one more to go, it says. So we're going to go to the other side of the maze to push said button. While we're at it, we'll grab some ammo and whatnot. You can even read the hieroglyphics if you want. Either way, you want to make your way into here, kill the Step Knight, go into this area. I'm going to kill these fellas. Blow that zombie up before he falls completely. And let's rocket some scrags. Yeah. I love the rocket launcher, even though it damages me. It damages my enemies more. Anyways, after pushing that button right there, we've opened up the maze's exit. Now before we go there, I'm going to clear out the rest of these guys. And I'm going to shoot that button, which I did by blast radius, which is fine by me. Anyways, there's some more ammo, lava and whatnot. And also, make sure you're healed up so you can go into here, grab this 100 health. Yeah, that's what opens up after you shoot that button there. And also, while we're here, I'm going to get some armor by shooting this button and going into this area. And you know what? I'm going to surprise these zombies. There we go. We'll visit them later. For now, though, we're going to the end of the maze. And we're going to kill just about everything we see. Nothing new here. Just some ogres to the left and right. Maybe take a little bit of damage, it's fine. We have a 100 health pickup to help deal with that. The zombies, however, are still annoying as ever. And there should be, yeah, Death Knight right here. And a Death Knight in the hallway leading into this area. Look at this tiny Sphinx. Bruh. Anyways, let's get a move on into this place. Just kill everything that shows its ugly mug. Like the scrags. And you can do little pot shots before you actually go in. But when you go right around here, you'll be blocked off for a bit. So what I'm going to do is go into this area, shoot that button right there, and move right into this room. Kill this fella. Grab the Ring of Shadows. Break out the lava nail gun. And then the multi-rocket launcher. And then kill this fella real quick. Kill some other zombies. And also go right here, stand in the middle. Telefrag a mummy. Now the mummies are basically zombies, but you can kill them and jib them with any weapon. But they are really tanky. Anyways, we're going to go up here to grab some stuff after killing these guys. Some ammo for our Thunderbolt and some plasma and whatnot. And we're also just going to go towards the other side to kill these guys. There we go. There's some green armor if you need it. Anyways, let's avoid the lava nails and go right through here. Double check to make sure you killed everything, including the zombies. When you're done, you can just jump right into action. Kill this fella, kill this other fella, blow this guy up, blow these guys up, especially the scrag. There's some zombies in there, you can blow them all up. Potentially you might kill them all in one shot, but if you want to double check, you can fire a few grenades in there. Or a multi-grenade. But if you manage to get them all in one shot, you have my salutations. Anyways, we're taking a little bit of damage here, but we can handle it. Let's just kill this fellow and this one. There's a zombie right here. Just blow him up. And when everything is dead, you can push this button to activate the lifts. This is one of the lifts. I'll show you another lift here real soon. But also, I'm going to jump up here to grab the secret 100 health. And also, you can double check to make sure you kill the zombie by jumping down into this area. So now we've done all that and killed just about everything in this area, we are going to go up this lift. And I'm going to break out a Thunderbolt. Just for this Death Knight. And rocket launcher for you. When I go into this area, I'm going to peek back because I'm going to kill that ogre with the multi-rocket launcher. Grab the multi-rockets. There's some other stuff you can grab there if you happen to need it. I'm going to shoot some more rockets into this area just to tease my enemies and destroy them absolutely at the same time. Like, look at that. There's two of them, actually. And there's a few other enemies in this area that can be kind of inconvenient at times. Like these zombies that get knocked down. Kind of annoying to deal with, but we'll work with it. There we go, everything is dead. And I'm going to push this button to open several treasure rooms in this immediate vicinity. One of which includes the area where you could have gotten the Thunderbolt. And we'll go to the other one here in a little bit. First thing first, let's go blow that fellow up. And you. There we go. Alright, let's get a move on. And I'm going to go up and shoot my enemies to the left. There's a scrag to the right as well. I'm going to take the other area, kill this fella, and these guys too. This part is kind of symmetrical. Actually, it's very symmetrical. However, these secret areas lead to different places. I'll show you one of them in a little bit. First things first, I'm going to shoot this button, and then drop down here to grab the shielding. And I'm not going to push that button just yet until I've gone into this area and pushed this one. And I'm just going to take the teleporter and the anti-grab, which will lead back into this area, because the power shield isn't as important as another power-up I'm going to grab here real soon. But it does help you deal with going back to this area. Let's get up that lift and take the other way. Just like that. That ought to do it. Now let's go to this area, which is more important. First thing first, I'm going to get rid of this wrap. I might have to shoot this again. Alright. Let's go down here for real. And we changed the blocks by pushing this button. That's why I didn't press it just yet. Anyways. The power of the power shield has helped me out with this encounter. Especially those lava nails. And now I can finally kill these enemies. Look, real mummies. Again, you can kill them with any weapon, but why would you when they're really tanky? Speaking of tanky enemies, let's get rid of this guy. Get the quad damage. And you too, big boy. Yeah, screw you. Alright, there are 3 enemies left. That's the ideal amount. And ideally, you don't want to get hit like that. You just want to go up to this place. Destroy that fella. And the last enemy you can get through the secret. This will allow you to get red armor. Or you can shoot him while he's around there. Either way, that's all the kills and all the secrets. And that is Curse of Osiris. And yeah, that's a little bit of a longer map. Now, I did manage to cut out 2 minutes when I was practicing this level, but I decided to do it a little bit longer to show off more things. It's a little bit harder to play and talk at the same time, which is kind of what I do with every video. So, my time was cut off when I was doing practice runs because I was just intent on finding the most optimal way, but this is a fine enough route. Anyways, yeah, an ideal way of cutting time is telefragging the mummy that appears in the center area where the lava spike nails will inconvenience you the most. Not to be confused with the second area that also has lava spike nails that can very much inconvenience you, because if you don't get the Ring of Shadows in that secret area, it's kind of hard to really deal with a good portion of the enemies there. Well, mostly the Wrath and whatnot, but yeah, this level is pretty manageable. So, now that we finished it, we can move on to the next one, and I'll see you there. The Wizard's Keep. Let's start off by grabbing all this stuff, then going down in here, grabbing the shotgun, pushing this up, going right into the secret area to grab the power shield. We're going to use the power shield to deal with these enemies. I'm going to use the multi-rockets on the Wrath, then on these fellas. And usually, when you go towards any of these doors, you'll wake up one of the Death Knights. There are 2 Death Knights, one on each side. You just want to get rid of both either way. Grab whatever you can in this area before you go down into the next one. Doesn't matter which side you go through. Well, this one has multi-rockets, so I like to go through it first. Anyways, I'm getting rid of that Fiend, getting rid of this Death Knight. And likewise, there are grunts on this side as well. But no, they're all dead. We're done with the most symmetrical part of the level, I suppose. But we're going to kill that Death Knight. We're going to shoot this candle that isn't as bright as the others, which will open up this area, which you can shoot, which will allow you to get the secret with 100 health. And we'll go into here, get rid of this fella, and jump from here to land this area. It'll open up the secret area, which is right here. And we're going to use that Ring of Shadows to deal with this next section. So the Death Knight didn't see us. Some of these guys didn't see us. This guy didn't see us. Nobody saw us coming. Perfect. Anyways, this Death Knight saw us coming. So we're just going to kill him like that. This Wrath is here. Let's get rid of him. Let's open this area up and kill this fella. And this Grunt. And this Fiend. And let's go and deal with some Scrags. And another Death Knight. There's some Grunts around this area too, which we can get rid of. There we go. So now this area is all cleared out, we're going to go up here, and I'm going to use the trusty plasma gun. Just to use a little bit of that ammo. You get a lot of it in this map. If you're playing continuously, you get a lot of ammo in this expansion pack for certain weapons. But anyways, make sure you clear this area out to kill the one Grunt. And the Death Knight, of course. And let's go right out here. I'm going to deal with this Death Knight. And I'm going to kill this fella. And a Death Knight too, I suppose. Now I can grab more rockets and push this button. And now it'll say outside access areas are now open. Before we go there, we're going to shoot this window right there by the dagger. Get the secret with lava nails and some health if you happen to need that. But when you're done with that, you can go right out to here again. Kill any scrags that appear. And then we can go through this area. Watch out for the Fiend. And then go around and deal with the rest of these enemies. Right in here you'll find a few grunts and a wrath and a Death Knight. We're just going to get rid of all of them. And if you need the green armor, if you took a lot of damage, you can grab that. But you want to go up here afterwards. I'm going to break out the lava nails to kill these guys rather quickly. Then finish this guy off with the multi-rockets. You know what? I'm going to fire rockets at those guys too. And you get the super shotgun treatment. You too. I've been rather rocket happy this playthrough. Like that. That's fun. Anyways. I'm gonna go right around here, get rid of this fella. This Death Knight is guarding a Thunderbolt. And if you shoot this, it'll say, "Do not defy God." Yeah, so don't do that. Anyways. You can just peek in like that, and then get out. Might get zapped a little bit, but as long as you don't get super zapped, you'll be alright. And that's how you get the gold key. Ideally, you'll have to just time it right. But sometimes you can just do a Doom-style grab. Anyways, you wanted to press that button there as well to open up this area. That button opens up after you grab the gold key. And we're just going out here to clear out all of these losers. You too. And you three. There's a few guys over here I'm just gonna get rid of. And when we go into this area, we'll have to watch out because there's a wrath here, and also the zombies will come down from their crucifixion spots. It's pretty scary. And of course, they'll do that thing that we all know and love. Love knocking them down with blast damage and having them be invulnerable. Yada yada yada. I've ranted about this a gazillion times already. Anyways, up we go right here. Focus on the wrath after killing the grunts. Because I always like to prioritize hit scan enemies, even though they don't really hurt too much. And after pushing that button, it'll say the final grade has been raised. And that grade, we'll go to in a little bit. Also another area I'm going to visit real quick after this. Lots of cells, like I said. Let's use some of them. There we go. That ought to do it. Okay, so I'm going to be right back. Because there's an area I didn't show you. Watch the lava, by the way. Anyways. If you're doing a shotgun shot and you need the rockets, you can grab them right there. The rocket launcher even. Shotgun shot start. But we're going to backtrack all the way back through here. And I'm going to use a Thunderbolt for this fellow. It's a big scary skeleton. Zap him down. And he's dead. Alright, so the last enemy is in here. And he's dead. So let's get on out of here, shall we? Grab anything you need and let's go. Alright, the Wizard's Keep. It's a pretty fun one. You can do it relatively shortly. And you can use a lot of rockets here. In fact, I used all the multi-rockets I had from the previous levels up to this point. I've been using those very fervently because of the high quantity of Death Knights and Fiends and whatnot. But you could probably save them for the Fiends in particular, or the Wraths. Probably the Wraths or the Fiends. Like, one or the other. I'm going to say the Fiends, though, because they can take more rockets than the Wraths, I think. Not entirely sure. Either way, save the rockets for those big boys. You could probably kill a Death Knight in, like, 3 rockets. But anyways, Doesn't really matter, because we still have enough ammunition to deal with the next few sets of levels, and we are done. So, let's go on to them. Blood Sacrifice. Let's start off by running into this area, dealing with the ogre and the zombie, dealing with this other ogre, and this other one. Once they're all dead, you can grab some rockets right around here, some multi-rockets potentially from the dead ogres, and when you go up here, you can fire a multi-rocket at this fella and finish him off with the super shotgun. That's something I neglected to do in some of my level playthroughs earlier, but whatever. Anyways, I'm going to use a regular rocket launcher on this fella, and when he's dead, we can go outside, right around here. I'm going to focus on this fella, and then the ogre up here, then the ogre behind you, then the ogre up here. And they're all dead. And there's a grenade launcher. And there's lots of ammo to go around too, including more multi-rockets, so we can use them a little bit more liberally. So now that's done, we're gonna go into the temple. But oh no, he's a trap! But at least we have some armor. Let's just blow these fellas up. And you too, because I feel like it. Avoid the lava nails, go into this area, blow this guy up, push this button while this thing is falling down on you. Press this button to have the Death Knight sink into the lava. And also, I'm going to switch to a regular rocket launcher to deal with these guys. There we go, that works. Now we've done all that, we're just going to kill this ogre. Not bump our head on the wall, otherwise we'll have to ride that back down and up. It's a really slow lift. Anyways, let's deal with this fella. And go right into here. Get this guy out. Yeah, we jib. But not jib ourselves, hopefully. Anyways, if you need more health, you can grab some right here. Doing a nice hop into that area. I just used it all on that fella. That's fine, because we're going to kill this fiend, and we're going to kill this multi-grenade ogre. Yeah, it's actually dead. Anyways, check out this wall. Slightly different texture, slightly misaligned. It has an anti-grab belt. The only one I'm actually really glad to see, because it's kind of useful in this section. Because when you hop around, you'll get stuck in with these boars. And it kind of helps dealing with some of this section right here with the lava. At least it does for me. Anyways, let's go right in with the lava nails for this fella and this thing. And now let's go into this next section with our rocket launcher ready. In order to unlock this door, we'll have to press this button, which means we'll have to avoid some pokey things. Yeah, you can just avoid it like that. Nothing too difficult. But anyways, let's go back to business in dealing with these things. And this thing. And I'm going to use a multi-grenade launcher for this guy. And his friends, potentially. There we go. Quite an explosive entry. Anyways, I'm going to hop with the multi-rocket launcher in hand over here to kill this fella and this fella. Then jump over here to kill this ogre. And we should be good to go. Now watch this fiend. He gets sawed up a little bit by this buzzsaw. You don't want to get buzzsawed yourself, so watch out for that. Anyways, let's get rid of this Death Knight. And get this secret right here with the misaligned texture wall. It'll give you red armor. Which isn't all that useful, and I'll show you why. Well, it can help you out with this area, with the narrow corridors and whatnot. But anyways, I'm going to kill this thing, and go up this lift. Get rid of this fella, and these zombies. There's two of them. Avoid the buzzsaw, kill this fella, go right into here, and watch out for the Frog of Death. I guess this armor is a little bit helpful. At least for this specific part. But anyways, you want to shoot right in its mouth. You can just feed it some nails or some shells, and it'll be satisfied, I suppose. Anyways, after killing everyone here, we can push this button to open up this area, and we can shoot this wall, and kill this other guy. And here's why this red armor isn't particularly useful to me. aside from those initial areas. Because we get a pentagram of protection. And we're going to use it very liberally throughout this next part. You don't have to, but it does help a little bit. In fact, you can do something funny like this. Yeah. I went to the secret area by skipping something else. Real quick, I'm going to kill everything here. Shoot both of these buttons, and I'll be back there later. For now, I'm going to actually show you how you can legitimately get the secret. Just stand on the altar, and it'll open up this area where you can get more red armor. Thank goodness. Anyways, now we got that. I'm going to jump right through here and deal with the rest of these buffoons. What a maroon. And you're an ignoramus. Anyways, after killing everything in this area, we can go into this part. Kill the multi-grenade of ogres guarding this yellow armor. We won't need it because we have the red armor. And there we go. Yeah, you want to watch out for the ogre behind you in particular. He's a pretty nasty sort. That fiend isn't enough in a narrow corridor. Anyways, right around here is a Death Knight. And there's some zombies here too. Make sure you kill them. And now you can grab the power shield. So now you have that, you can just jump over these. And just jump over these as well. Watch out for this ogre. And go in and grab the stuff where he's at. Then you can push this button and the sequence is complete. And now you can go down into this area. Grab the silver key. Avoid more buzzsaws buzzing around, sawing about. You know the deal. While we're here, we're going to jump up and press this up and get the secret with 100 health. Try to avoid getting spiked too hard in this area. We're grenaded. And now we can go out into this area again. But this time, we have the silver key, which we're going to use on this door. So, let's go right into here. I'm going to kill this ogre immediately. And I'm going to break out the thunderbolt. Just a little bit, because here's another guardian, or high priest. Don't touch that. Let's try not to get zapped up too hard by these guys. If you do, there's health and particularly armor to go around. You'll very likely need it. But Quake's high priest is no more. We did it. Don't grab any of your spoils. You know what? I'm gonna grab a spoil of my own since I'm doing a continuous playthrough. But we'll have to deal with that. Yeah, this leads back into the start. You can grab more green armor. Or you could go back and try to grab the yellow armor. However, the way back is fraught with rather tedious way to get there. And stuff like that. Anyways, I wasted my time here a bit too long, so let's get on out. It's for real this time. Now, if you want to go back into the temple, there's a problem. This is right down there with the portal, and it'll take you back to where I just was not long ago. Anyways, I grabbed a smidgen of green armor. It's better than nothing, I suppose. I don't really feel like dodging things to grab the yellow armor. So I'd say we're done. Yeah, blood sacrifice. That last part took a little bit longer than I thought it would, but we managed to pull through. And so should you. Now, the High Priest of Quake can potentially ruin your day with all those spawns, and the little buddies will zap all over the place, and the lasers can really mess you up, or at least chew through your armor like crazy. But should you come prepared with multi-rockets, maybe a little bit of the zappiness from the Thunderbolt, you should get rid of them relatively quickly. And with that, we are going into the next level, the penultimate one of Dissolution of Eternity. I'll see you there. last Bastion. With the multi-rocket launcher in hand, we are going to kill these 2 Wraths, then the Ogres, then the Enforcers. With all these guys dead, instead of actually entering the fortress, we're going to go for a little swim to kill all the eels. There should be 5 enemies down here, I believe. So make sure you kill them all. And you can grab some ammo. After doing so, I'm going to pre-fire right here to kill this Enforcer in the secret area with yellow armor. And now we have that armor, we're going to potentially use it as we enter the last Bastion. So grab whatever you can, including a nail gun if you need it. And let's go. To our right, we'll see an ogre who will kill. Same with this fellow. Then we'll jump all the way to here to get this power shield. And we're going to use that power shield to get a move on right in here with this fellow. Sure, it might sting a little bit, but it's all worth it because we're going to go right into this area. We're going to stop right here, shoot that switch, and then get a move on. And when the pendulum moves away, we're going to follow it. Then we can go right around here, get the thunderbolt and the cells if you happen to need those. Shoot this button right there. And let's jump and grab the 100 health. And let's try not to get too damaged by our own sloppy jumps. It shouldn't hurt you too bad. Anyways, let's follow the pendulum. And let's go right here. And then, let's go over here and push this button. And it'll say you've opened a secret area. And we'll get to that secret area very soon. For now, though, we're just going to deal with these Roddies. Including these 2. Watch out for this area. Make sure you kill these 2 guys. And then jump over here into this place. Deal with these 2 guys. And there's some guys up here that you can also deal with. I'm going to fire a grenade at these Invisiboys. I haven't addressed them by their actual name, and I don't think I ever will. But we're just going to go into this area, deal with the Wrath up here, and then get rid of these fellas. Then we go to a place with zombies. They'll get off of their crucifixion spots and try to throw stuff at you. But you just deal with them with the usual explosion method. And hope that they don't get hit by splash damage that knocks them down or something like that. Anyways, getting rid of that ogre, we're going to go into here with the thunderbolt to get rid of this shambler. Zappy zappy. And now we have the silver key. So now we have that, I'm going to take a little trip over here to kill these 2 guys by the battlements. Grab any ammo that you happen to need. And then go right around here, get rid of some remaining enemies. There should be 2 Roddies here. Maybe you'll wake one up and he'll try to run and bite you, but they're guarding this rocket launcher spot. Anyways, this seems about the right amount of enemies we need killed. So, since we have the silver key and just about everything else, I'm going to just jump right back to here. And if you push that button where this is, then you will get this opportunity to grab the Ring of Shadows. And yes, this is a silver door. So let's go right into here. And join the zombies. Oh no, it was a trap. But since we have the Ring of Shadows, we can get the drop on these zombies. Makes this encounter relatively easy. While I'm here, I'm going to push this button, then shoot these candles. Maybe get shot off just a teeny bit. Well, it doesn't really matter. I'm going to shoot more of these things right here. And push this other button. And let's get a move on. Now, pushing the 2 buttons will allow you to go through here, but shooting all the candles will allow you to go through here and grab the secret, which we'll use right now. It'll make our life a little bit easier. Sure, we might waste armor, but it's still fun. Because we can go right into this area and not have to deal with this Wrath firing crap at us. Oh, good fun. Anyways, you want to make sure you get rid of all the eels and whatnot before you make your way into here. To kill 2 zombies, and then 3, and 4, and then 6, and 7. And 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I didn't kill that last zombie until then. 15. 16. We're gonna go up this lift real quick. And down this fella. Activate the drawbridge right here. Grab the 100 health while we're at it. And the grenade launcher to get some more explosives. 16, I think. 17. 18. 19. 20. 21. Actually, I think I missed one. 22. Now I can't count. But if your kills don't add up to 22, or right around here, yeah, this seems about right. 95 should be the right amount. Yep. So let's just go right back to here, follow this part with the caves. It's a little confusing, but what are you gonna do? Anyways, let's go up here, deal with this fella, grab some more stuff, and go right up here to deal with this guy, and open the portcullis so we can go into the next part. And up we go. Time for some zappy zappy. And some rockets for you. And we're gonna shoot this button to activate this set of stairs. So, let's go up it and grab the secret with armor. That should be the last secret. Anyways, another raft's waiting for you here. And some enforcers too. Let's zap them all. Let's go right up here. Our trusty zappy gun in hand. Yeah, get thunderbolted. And press both of these buttons. And the drawbridge is now operable. Which drawbridge? It's actually the one in the water with the eels from earlier. Yeah, this one, see? So, using the powers of lightning energy, we are going to operate the bridge. Very fun. I'm gonna break out the lava nails to kill this fella. Yeah, sure, zap me, I don't care. Should be some doggies here. Maybe an enforcer. Maybe two. Some of these enforcers will probably be woken up because this area can be seen from this one. But either way, you want to make your way into this place, kill the rat, and then get ready to kill 2 shamblers. And there they go. They're all dead. We got some health and ammo. We should be good to go. So let's leave. And that's the last Bastion, the penultimate level of Dissolution of Eternity. And yeah, there's some pretty weird things about this level. Particularly the fact that you can't go back to this area in the start. Like, after you've joined the zombies, there's no real way to actually get back here. So make sure you get all the things you can in this area, including the secret in the water, the secret of the ring, and all the kills, of course, and also the secret of the 100 health. And the next area isn't too bad. You just basically kill everything there. You get the invulnerability secret, and then after that, you get the red armor secret, and that's everything. So hopefully you get all the kills in this area. Make sure you double check this first area in particular, because again, you can't really go back to it. But that's enough about this map. Let's go on to the final one and end this once and for all. Source of Evil! Let's do this. With the multi-rocket launcher. There's a dragon. A big scary enemy. But one of the keys in order to avoid its wrath and the worst of its attacks is basically to be behind it 90% of the time. Here's part of that 10% where we're not going to be behind it. Pretty risky, but that's why we grabbed the power shield right there and the 100 health. But we gotta do some risky business in order to win this fight. I could also just kind of camp in the initial area a little bit, make things somewhat easier. real enemy here is actually the earthquakes, believe it or not. Because, I don't know if you noticed, but the ground is a-shaking, and the earth starts a-quaking. We are in some deep shit when that happens, so let's just continue firing at this big boy. And I'm just gonna camp a little bit here for a second, so I can grab the armor. What do you think about that, big boy? That's what you think, huh? Well, I have health, loser. And you can't grab it, because you're dead. I blew you up. Stupid scaly. Anyways, let's go right into here after killing that big boy. Push all 4 buttons. And then, the sequence is complete. And now, destroy the temporal energy converter. Finally, Quake's temporal teleporter yields to your assault. A high-pitched scream emits from the devastated device as stress steel blasts outward to rock the cavern. The machine is devoured by molten lava. The ground shudders as reality shifts back to its predestined path. You run to enter the charged time pod, scrambling as the chamber closes. Your consciousness fades as you realize you have halted Quake's plans for the dissolution of eternity. He said it! They said it! And we did it! We beat Dissolution of Eternity, right? Now, where did that portal lead? Who knows? Maybe it leads to future content relating to Quake. We will see. But that's it for Dissolution of Eternity. And yes, we have actually done it by completing it with the 2021 Nightmare style. Because I know I got a lot of comments about people who played the re-release and don't know that this is not how the original Nightmare was. But I still appreciate this Nightmare because it added a fun little twist of lemon and it made some of the enemies less tedious to deal with. So it was fun to do. Anyways, we are finally done with this series, so stay tuned for future endeavors where we will do more Quake-related things potentially, and Quake 2. But until then, I'll see you when I see ya. So, see ya.